Right then, here we are. What we're doing today, if you're focused on, too much that way. There you go. This has stopped working. It's a Chinese thing. As you can see, I haven't done it for a while. So we're going to take that apart. Excuse me. And hopefully fix it. So, let me see. Screwdrivers. Shut. I do never find the right screwdrivers. What I should do is set it up first. And it like get me gear first. Okay, I'm gonna have to pause this. Get the gear sorted. Don't do that. And then come back to it. So this is what I've got to do anyway. I've got to strip that. And I'll pause it. Here we go again. Right. Yeah. Right. First job is we'll undo these. You can't get these wrong because they only fit one way. You can't cross them. There we go. 4 plugs. That's for the controller. These are useless, but they do work. Then you undo the next one and pull it apart. Yeah, that's a 4-pin. That's a 2-pin. And that's a 4-pin. But they're in different setups. I don't think that will fit on there. But anyway. Right, take that out of the way. Then we'll unscrew it off here. I'm doing it by hand. I've got a machine for this. But undo that screw. One around the back is really awkward to get to with machine, so I just do it this way. So we take that off. And then that's loose. And we pull that off, the fuel pipe off. And then we just lift this off, put it down here. Don't know if you're still picking it up, but we'll move this out of the way. And we'll give that a quick service. Oh dear. Put that on the floor. And let's have a little look at this. Right, underneath. Now this one will heat water. Not much. It goes in there and there. That's the exhaust. It's all black. And she's sorted up. And that's the inlet. Right, so we've got to get these covers off. Now the first thing you do, can you actually see? Okay, you lay down there. Maybe I ought to wing you down a bit. We'll try at that angle. I think you can see there. Hard to see. Yeah. Hard to see. It's just it's really hard filming. Make sure you've got the camera in the right place and there's no noise. Right, here we unscrew that. Right, and then this bit will come off. Yeah, right, he says. It should come off. Like that. And it shouldn't be in that mess, it's dirty. It's where I make my own hives and stuff, and yeah. There's dust. That's not seized. So, next job, undo this one here. This little screw. Where did I haven't done one yet. These screws you've got to be careful of. I've used the lid to hold them, because there's more under here. Got to undo them 3, which is a 10mm, which is behind me in the box. What's this? That one? No. There it is. That one. Undo this plate. I never do them tight because it's not really necessary. Undo this. Take this apart. And if anyone, anyway, you take that off. I've put these big nuts on here as spacers because the thread doesn't go all the way down. I'll show you that in a minute. The plate comes off. There's the plate. And then you've got this rubber seal. Hopefully you can see it. You pull that off. That's why I put, come on, don't be difficult. Even that's starting to go now, look. Heat's getting to it. See it? Starting to crack. That's not good. Right, and then we get down to the basics. Now then, we take out that screw. Oh, come on, don't be difficult. That's it. You don't want to lose those. Then this bit should come off. There we go. With the sawdust in it. Needed a clean anyway, so when you sort of pick this up so it's higher than those things there, and it should slide off the top like that, right? And that comes off like that. Now then, that's the water heater side of it. I don't use it. I didn't feel it had enough oomph. But if we had a closed circuit, this would stand a chance, definitely. If you had maybe 3 radiators on it, I don't know, it might heat up something. Right, next job is to take this piece off. This is, you can see when I bought it, 2002. This, oh, it's got hot. Maybe this is failed. Why has that got hot? Shouldn't have. But you see that there, it should be all straight. I'll take it off. There's one screw to hold this on. That could be our fault, I don't know. One screw, there isn't a lot that holds this. Yeah. Right, you don't need to take that off. That's the squeeze them in and it comes off. And then you simply unplug them. There is only one way these fit, so you can't get it wrong. And that's your controller. Look at that, it's all warped and bent now, look. And there. I got a feeling I might have to replace that. But we'll clean that with the air thingy. The compressor. It's flat at the moment. This is a glow plug. Is it loose? Nope, it ain't loose. We get that from inside. Right. There's these 4 screws that got to come off. I think it's that one. And take that off. Take that one off. One thing about these, parts are easy to get hold of. They just take an age to get here. But there are people in this country that sell the parts for them. But me, I play it safe when I buy parts, and I use YouTube. You're guaranteed comeback. So if something turns out to be yeah, not so good, then you can say, hey, this is no good, it's not what I thought it was, so then send it back. That's what I like about YouTube. I hear Amazon, it can be a lot cheaper. But I don't know. I don't know what their return is like. You know, so I assume they do. I've yet to try it. I have bought stuff off Amazon, I must admit. There's some bee stuff I've been looking at on Amazon. And yeah, there we go. That's that. That fan blows over the outside of this. This one, it is a fan, I show you. I'm pretty sure it is anyway. It blows air, sucks air through there, and then blows it through this bit. But that's the fan. Pretty low voltage. It's in pretty good in it. There's no play in it. Must admit, the quality of that is good. Right. The thing is, with a lot of these things, they say they're diesel heaters. But, what's that? 13, 14, but they do give trouble like this every once in a while. I'll get the glow plug out, so hang on to it. If it'll let me. That's it, just done it. I think it moved. I think I need a smaller spanner. Try 12 mil. I thought it was 13, it's not, it's 12. Like everything, there are special tools to do this, but yeah, no one's got them. Who's going to get a tool they're going to use once or twice? You know, and then voila. And then, important devices, the thing won't fire. Well, I know it's firing, so I know this works. Well, it's trying to fire, but not good. Ooh. You are a tight little girl. Now this is a 12 volt one. So only ones on 12 volt. I think they got higher voltage ones. They might actually be a little better than this. I don't know. There we go. That there, that glows and then it fires. But this wiring, I don't think that should be more up there. It looks okay though. I do know that this does work. Let's untangle it a bit. There we go. That looks a bit neater. Yeah, I'm just checking the wires, make sure none of them are loose. That is a glow plug. Now you got that out of the way, we can undo them 5. No, them 4. There's one here loose. They're not good. I wonder whose fault that is. I wonder. That should have been done up, shouldn't it? We'll keep them out because they're going back in a minute. time it's faster. Right, that's loose. There we go. Another one. This has had about 5 gallons of fuel through it. But they won't run on pure diesel. They say they're diesel heaters, but they're not. I put diesel and petrol. Oh dear, that's clean. Okay. There is a filter in there. Okay. I was expecting this, which is the burner, to be covered in dirt and muck and everything. And it's not. So, this melted. I'm wondering if this has failed. Because if that's got hot, means this board has got hot. Under there, sorry, see, that's got hot. That board has probably got hot. So there's something amiss with this. Oh dear. I've never had that apart. I think it might be the reason why this has gone kaput. Right, well, at least we know the burner's clean. There's a little bit of soot in there, but none. It's not even worth cleaning this so little. Yeah. So I shall reassemble this. Gasket's not broke, so that's alright. It was blowing there, but that one was loose, so we'll reassemble it. And at least now we know that's not blocked. So we'll reassemble it. There's only one way this fits. So you can't get this one neither. The rubber goes in there. So it goes in there. Stick that on there. And then you stick that on there. Because that does not need cleaning. My petrol and diesel mix is working. I put about 1 litre of petrol to 1 gallon of diesel, and it seems to burn nice and clean. If you use just diesel, and I use the cheap rubbish, I'd love to get hold of red diesel, but I've yet to figure that one out yet, where I can buy it. It might burn better on that stuff, but the modern diesels have got so much rubbish in because they keep going on about emissions. Now the airplane's got no emissions, have they? They ain't got catalytic converters. They just pump out paraffin as though there's no tomorrow. Terrible. Anyway, let's do this up. That is the cleanest I've ever seen it, to be honest. After 5 gallons of fuel, I'm getting something right. So it's about 1 litre of petrol to 1 gallon of diesel, and these burn clean. if you don't do that, top them up this time, eh? If you don't do that, they'll burn badly. But at least we know in there it's tidy. You don't need to tighten these to death. You can check them again, I suppose. It's torque wrench. My arm's a torque wrench. That one's tight. That one's tight. If you yank them down too hard, they're only into cheap aluminium. And that one. That one's tight. So you don't want to kill it. Right, that's all on. Let's put our heater plug back in. This time it's a bit neater. So put that back in itself. Whoa. Oh, it's just screwing. That's all I want you to do. Screwing them neat and tidy. Without any difficulties. That's a good girl. Right, then we get a spanner. Oh yeah, I dropped that on the floor, didn't I? Where did it? Oh yeah, under the saw bench. In a minute. Oh. I think I'll just look at it. There we go. Right, we have the spanner. Let's get this done. Tighten this up, the glow plug. I really hope this is working, otherwise you're just going to get audio, aren't you? Come on. How do you video and try and see yourself as well? Okay, you're going to find that easy, are you? Alright. Right, that one. And a little bit at a time. Okay, we will get there eventually. Just gotta be patient. All of a sudden it'll go tight. There she is. Right, brilliant. Then you bring this cap down. Cap there. Make sure you ain't going to trap any wires. And you push that in the hole. Right. Give that a little wipe. Because there's nothing that really goes in there. Apart from any dust it sucks in. Because I haven't got the filter on. Idiot. Right. Now then. Let's get this bit back in. In many ways. But, I think there's only one way this fits as well, because you see the width of those and the width of these. Now you can see the gasket's bust in places, but the other half is on here. So you fit it back on. Combine the gaskets as well. So we'll put this on loosely. That's not the way. That's the way. It can only go on one way, because if you put it on the wrong way, this pipe will be pointing down. Right. Then we'll put these longer screws in. Remember, these are in aluminium too. They're like when you take strimmers apart. You want to do them so tight they'll never come off, but yeah. I'm afraid with strimmers it's Loctite, which reminds me I must order some. I just no, it's just shorter. Right. As you can see, there's a gap there. I did have the gasket here a minute ago. Did I? Okay. Too big. Oh, this is bad. I'll put that in there, and then we'll tighten it down. I'm pushing it together at the moment. Maybe one of these days I'll get a new gasket for that. Yeah. That's sealing. I'll do when I get these tightened down. I guess we ain't going nowhere. Ah. Super days. Definitely don't want to crush wires. Right, I'm going to do this one. I put the wrong screw in there. I know why we got a short one now. Okay. Right, so we'll take this one back out. Undo that one. Yeah. That's not good. Let's take it off again. Use a different method. Sometimes you try and bite things and it makes it difficult. I have ways and means of fixing this. Note to self, short bolt goes there. Let's take this out. There. So what we'll do, really sticky, really dirty old grease. So we'll put a bit of that there. And we get the bits of gasket and put one there. That'll hold you in place, won't it, young lady? Huh? Right. Another bit. Stick it in there. That's that bit covered. Ah, a bit here. That's this one. Right, so we got any excess grease, so we've got any. Let's have a little bit there. And we'll do the same thing. I don't know if you can see there. Bit of grease on there. And then we'll stick a bit of gasket on there. This is high temp grease, so it should do the job. Right, there. What's that done? We've got some bits stuck on here. That surface is okay, that gasket's doing its job, yeah. So this time, we shouldn't have a leak. Right, so let's put it on the right way round. And it'll hold that gasket in place until I tighten it up. Line it up. There. Right. Put that on there. Whoop. I've done it again. Idiot. Oh! Note to self. Put the screws in the right holes. Put a little grease on it. Under it. That one goes in there. Not bad, that fits easy now. I've got a shorter one. A little grease on that as well, or not. I'll need a little bit of grease on the end. Get that out of the way. Push it in. Oop. You want it to go all the way in. Then we get that one in the right place. That's all squeezing in nice. That's it. Just hand tight. No need to go any more. Right. Get that from unplugged. That's okay. A little more grease on here. A little more grease. Put that on. You couldn't use this grease for bearings or anything like that, but this sort of works perfect. Holding gaskets in place while you put it together, perfect. Won't hurt the gasket. You haven't got instant gasket all over the bleeding place. Right. Last screw. Last bit of grease. That worked out alright. Just put a bit of grease in there. And then put that screw in there. all I'm going to do is nip these up. They do not need to be £100 per square inch. That's enough. It's about a quarter of a turn after they're too tight for your fingers. That's enough. Always remember to put the short screw in the right place, because these long ones don't quite cut it. A check, quarter turn, just a tiny bit, an eighth on each one. Oh. And that one. As you can see, I hold the tool like that, so I'm not doing it too much. Hold it like that. You'll start whipping threads and all sorts. Right. And what I'm going to do with that thing over there, I'll get my bead wax and just give it a gentle cleaning. Right. Yeah, like that. Just brush it off. The old bees will enjoy this when I use it on them. I think this piece is shot, so I'm not going to fuss with it too much. No, easy, the top will come off. There's a wire thing there, I don't want to force that off. It doesn't look burnt in there, but we'll see. I think it's shot. Never mind. I think to replace all this, that piece, it was about 20, 25 quid. You know, they're the same fittings. And then you put these in. Oh, it's that way round. Put it in the right way round. Click. Well, you haven't clicked, but you haven't win. And this little thingy. And that one won't fit there, so it fits over this side. There we go. And then the motor. Don't lose any spanners. Will fit on there. That fits on there. Loop the wires nicely. That wire's no good. There we go. Okay. Come on, get in there. That's it. So that one's on. I've rerouted the wire to behind the fan instead of in front of it. Seems to turn easy. Those wires just lay on top there. And we know that's tight and neat. Then we get the bigger screw, which is that one. And get a screwdriver. There's got a bit of grease on it, so that'll help it stick to the end of the screwdriver. I have used that in the past. Bit of grease or Vaseline will hold the screw in place until you get it going. There we go. That goes in. All that's got to do is hold this plastic down, so tighten it and then just a bit. Good enough. That is a overheat sensor, so if the thing gets too hot, it'll just shut down. Let's check all them on, and then that's done. Now then, we can put this bit on first. Give it a wipe out. I won't start the thingy up. I know soon enough the missus will come to the door when she's had her bath. Takes about 3 hours. Right, when she's done that, we'll be able to get going and take the dogs for a walk. They like a little walk. Little girls. There we go. That goes on there. As we saw, it wasn't sooted up or anything. This bit goes on. Give that a wipe out. Note to self, put filter back on. Right, that. It's got 2 screw holes. You've got to be careful not to over tighten those. So that goes on there. Just stand it up and then give it a wiggle. And bonk, it goes on. It should go on quite easily. Then you've got a screw in the front. Tighten it in. Again, you don't want to go mad on them, but you need a bit of tightness because of the vibration, but don't overdo it. And then you do this bit up. Uh-oh. Oh, that was lucky. I'll change Tic Tacs and put it in that way. And I like to start them if I can. And then screw it over. Screw that down. And that's done. And the other end, check out all the wires are connected. There's only 3 of them, but yeah. This is a control table. That goes down there. Oh, goodness. You're being difficult. That's it. They can really fine. Right, now you got that in. You need to take all the nuts and bolts out. Give this a wipe down. We know, I'm pretty sure it's electrical, it's not running this. Because that is knackered. We will check the fuel system as well. So it's in there. Oh yeah, I lost that plug, didn't I? Okay. Set it here. Right, hook under there, and it should go down flat. If this rubber's going to let it. And something isn't quite right here. Just loosen those a bit. Which is the bottom 2 screws. Hey! Ah, good. Still recording as well. Okay. Let's put you back on. My stand here is not brilliant. Look, that's my stand. It's not good. Look at the state of this place. for the best. Right. Let's put that one there. Pull this thing out and clunk it on. Right. And then we'll turn it to there. And hope for the best you'll get this. Now we've got a slight issue. We're just not fitting properly, so we check that's sitting on there. Because you see these sitters, they sit on there. And they're a little out. She's too far down. That's it. You see those there? Hopefully you can. They click in those grooves there. There's one this side. And then this has got a little groove at the bottom. Right. It slots under the edge there. Slots there like so. And this should fit on nice and easy. Like that, when you get it right. Make sure you can turn this. And then this cap here goes on there. Right, that's it. Now I slacken these off, so I need to tighten those up again. And tighten that one up. And this seal goes on. Now, it doesn't go on the inside because all this sticks out. It goes on the outside. That goes on there. Line up the holes. And then it fits on. What I do, I start it. Then I get this plate. And that's where the fuel line goes, right? That bit. 19. I always get this wrong. There you go. Fuel line goes through that hole. That's for a different model. You know, one of those one size fits all. So that goes there. Then I put these spacers on because if you screw the nut all the way down, it won't press this. So I put these nuts on. Right. Then I put the... That's not a nut that was supplied, that is. It's got that, like a built-in washer on the bottom. That's what I call them. Yeah. Put them on. There's the other one. Yeah. Because technically you would bolt this with a bit of metal, a bit of wood, or something like that. I got it on wood and it works pretty good. And give all these a nip up. Tighten them down till they start to go stiff, and they'll go hard like that. That's enough. So, screw them down. They go stiff, and then that. Go down, they go stiff, and then that. And then no noise. Then we get our frame up. Where's our frame? There it is. TikTok melody. Now we need to readjust you a bit. As you probably won't see there with the junk out the way. Try and get this to stand up. And about there. I hope you can see. Oh, you can see my thing too much there. I'm making that for my son. It's a stand for his, what do they call those? Projectors, isn't it? It's a projector stand. There's a flippy bit on top. Right, let's forget that for a moment. Right, there's a fuel line. Whoop-a-days. So we'll put a can't remember which way round it is. No, it's that way round. Yeah. Put the fuel line back down here. It goes this way, so it's away from the exhaust, because these lads put the fuel inlet right next to the exhaust, or just in front of it, which makes life, yeah, if it leaks, well, this pipe melts, and believe it or not, this is the pipe. I'm going to put that differently. Under there, and then up. And we'll have to find that filter. Exhaust goes on there. That goes on there. We'll do a test in a minute. Why not? Very quick before I bolt it down. That one. Yeah, that fits on there. Tighten that up. These are good connections. I'll give that to Chinese people. These are good. See these two? That's a 2, that's a 1. You can't get them mixed. And there's a location pin on the side, so they only fit in one way. Right, now we need a power source. This one's just been charged. I use. There we do it backwards. But all it needs is 12. Where's? Oh, here it is. You see, my bodge up isn't perfect, but it does work. That's worked for a couple of years. So we'll put that on live. I think I need to change that one to another one. But it ain't quite cutting it. And then the earth goes on there. That's not good. Check the fuse. That fuse is good. Yeah, we have got power. Right. Now then, now what we need to do is to press that button. There we go, she's fired. Now she ain't fired yet. Yeah. She's got to do, it's like a cooling down thingy, even though it hasn't run. It goes through this procedure like it warms up like this, and hopefully in a couple of minutes, this is the boring bit, yeah, in a couple of minutes hopefully this will burst into life. It's a long video, I know. Right, come on you. Are you going to work? Well, we've got a bit of wind coming through there. What we can do, because I've lost that rubber, put a bit of tape over the hole. There we go. Duct tape fits everything. Good stuff to have lying around a bit, don't it? That's reinforced duct tape. Itchy today. Come on, baby. And she didn't look wet in there, so she should. Oh, she's fired. Hey, that's looking good. Yeah, she's definitely fired. And I've done nothing to it really, just taken the bits, checked it and put it together. I had one bolt loose though. But it did this before and then after a while it cut out. So we know it's getting fuel. That clicking you can hear is the fuel pump, which is on the back of this. Hang on. Careful, we're going to knock the camera over. That's the filter. Didn't look that clean, did it? And that's the fuel pump. The ticking you can hear. Obviously the fuel, you see it running down there. Not running very fast. Check the flow on here. Tell them that this off the work. That might be our problem. No, it's not good at all. That should be flowing. Clean out the tank. Nice warm air. Save money, Mike. There we go. A blocked fuel line. I think you ought to run this out of fuel. Yeah, look, the level's low. I should have noticed that before I started. That's why she was cutting out. You can't smell this, but there is a little petrol in that. Yeah. I wouldn't run them on neat petrol, but watered down diesel, and they burn quite clean. Don't die on me. I've plenty of fuel now. Pumping through. The bubbles there, but come on, you can do it. Clear your throat. Definitely fuel problem will work. Damn! I'd open that one up. Right. Run out of fuel again, so that should be flowing a lot faster than that. Let's get a pot. We'll just put it on the rag. Let's clean this out. Got some dirt in here. Even the drain plug don't want to let go. It's dirty in there, look. Right, let's put this cloth in there. Now that should be pouring, not just dripping. Unscrew that. Look at that. That's not going to help matters, is it? Right. Right, let's take this pipe off again, put a finger over it. No. Ooh. It's a bit better running. Oh, get it right, come on. Right, put that on. Oh, it's running down my arm. And what do I do with the bottom cap? Huh. Idiot, what have I done with it? Ha! There it is. That's fine. Yeah, put that in. Right, now we'll take this off. I see. Oh yeah, it's filling. Yeah, a bit of dirt in that field. I'll have to take it off and knock out that dirt. I haven't done it since it was brand new, so don't go mad. Yeah, that's running out of there, good. Right. Now then, we'll press the button again. Oh, it won't fire because I've knocked that off. So again, hold the button in for a few seconds, take your finger off. Now she's gonna smoke. Oh well, I wanted to open the door. I'll be leaking. You don't do leaking. That won't do at all. No leaks, please. You can see the flow is a lot better now. That's dirty. I put some used oil in there. Used, not oil. Used what I used to wash diesel, a bit of diesel that I used to wash something, but it wasn't very dirty and I shoved it in there. Obviously it blocked everything up, so that's not good. Oh, you're leaking. You're not leaking yet. You're leaking yet. Take it off. Make sure it's square. Screw it back up. plastic will work with this. Oh, that's better, it's gone up further. How much of that was shed off. At the moment, the heat is doing a shutdown thingy. Oh, I should have filled that up a bit more anyway. Maybe I should have put some ordinary oil on this. Might make it easier to fit. Or don't put rubbish for it. Make sure it's all nice and dry. I think we've cracked it. See, the worst leak is this one here. This little valve here. It don't fit onto plastic that well. Now it's shut down. It's going to start up now. That should kick in a minute, that pump. But that valve that's melted a bit, might be an idea to change it, I don't know. It's not long till summer, but yeah. It's a simple little device, little fuel pump. It's only got one screw, that's how it comes manufactured, that's how it wobbles. It's quite a good idea that, because the thing vibrates quite a lot when you touch it. I don't know what pressure that pump is, but I don't think it's very high. I don't think there's any pressure on it really. Come on, you. We've got all these people waiting. Here we go. That way it's caught under there. We've got a much better flow now. That is the pump pushing in fuel, and she's cold. Got to warm up a little bit and then it'll get going. Yeah, it looks better now. I've never had to clean up since it's been brand new, so it's been there since 2002. No. Missus just checking that if I fed the dogs or not, but I haven't. I usually have it between 12 and 1. My watch is dead, so that's a great opening. I'll fix that. Looking promising. We've got air coming out of it anyway, hot air. Now it's only running slowly at the moment. I'll let it warm up just a minute, another minute or two. As you can hear, it's running smooth. Now I can start to speed up a bit. Here. Good. Definitely going to have to clean this out again. Exactly the same way. I've got to clean this tank out. It's obviously got some dirt in there. If you It's burning good. Alright, let's turn it up a bit. Come on. That's about how she's going to go. It's starting to warm up. Burning quite clean. Nice and warm. Hasn't got any leaks. The only trouble I had with these, this is a big 15 litre tank. I think it's 15 or is it 10? I think 15. This one is a nightmare to seal. I had to put what do they call them? The seals in there, little rubber seals. I think I put an extra one. There's 2 in there, I think. And we've cracked it. Brilliant. You're not cutting out now. So we've got fuel flow, and that piece is a bit melted. I don't know why that got melted. It shouldn't really, because it's got hot somehow. But as you can see, it's still working, but that's on the replace list. Definitely. Mind you, the remotes they give you for these things, on this one you should see a screen all lit up. Nah. And that wire always comes out with them. Out of the thingy. Should be in there. Always comes out. The only knob I use is that one. I can't see to use the others because you don't know what it's doing. One of those settings on there is to turn the pump on, which is disconnected. The other one is for purging it, you know, pumping fuel through without it running to clear any air. And that's an off and on. But the screens are rubbish. I suppose they've got to make it as cheap as possible to make money. But for £300 you'd expect something a little better than that. And if you want to heat a vast amount of water, forget it, it won't do it. If you had a 5-gallon drum full of water and you want to heat that up, it will do it. Or even 2 or 3 gallons, it'll do it. But you've got to bleed it all and make sure that this pump won't suck. You've got to have water in it for it to work. So I thought I'd be clever and buy one of these and heat up my paddling pool. The cost of heating those is tremendous. So what I did in the end, I bought, I took the paddling pool apart. I couldn't get my solar away to push out enough oomph to run the solar panel. I also got a floating heater over there. Whoa! That even makes the house plugs get hot. That's an important power. Generator won't run it. But I think it's 2.5 kVA. Won't run that. So that must be 3,000 plus watts to run. Well, as you can hear, and as I can feel, it's nice and warm here. Right, you can hear it running. Move that, notes and everything. Note in my boxes, my screw boxes. Get heat out here as well. But you can see it burns very clean. Oh, it's alright, not on fire. Oops. exhaust near something, that happens. Let's take it off. Very cool a bit. And put it back on. I say screws if I'm pulling out. Okay, that works. That'll be alright. Still get to them. You've really got to be careful with these things. Put airflow around them. But when you make all your frames and stuff for VAs, I've got some B videos online as well, but they're not very good because I'm not very good at recording them. So, yeah. But if you can give me a thumbs up if nothing else, just to help me out, because they'll let more people see my content, evidently. If you really want to subscribe, you won't get a great deal of updates, but I don't make a fantastic amount of videos. But when I do, well, now I've got this brand new camera because it was my birthday yesterday on the 9th of February. 62. Seems only yesterday I was running around in my Vauxhall Beaver in Wales having fun. Never mind. That's worth a bloody fortune now. I think I didn't keep that car. Right. Let me see. I think we're done here. Heater's running. It's burning clean. See, there's virtually no fumes coming out. But there is. They're hidden. I've got to screw it down with these two screws. It's only leaning at the moment. So that's it really, I'm afraid. Yeah. I will finish this thing from that here. My son, that is. Yeah. I'll give you a little more of it. So that's running alright now. See, it burns quite clean, but I do add that little bit of petrol in it. And you saw how clean it was inside. Right, this is it. That's to put his projector on, so he can adjust the height of the projector. And he wanted it 5 foot high. Well, this is actually 5'2", I think, or 5'1". And I've made it out of reclaimed wood, and I've had to cut these myself, this shape. They're unique, everything's unique, but these are old bits. You can see my woodwork ain't that good, but yeah, we'll do that until this is the sort of wood I've been cutting it from. Oh, got to be a long way from this, a bit knackered. But I'll make something out of it. There's my beehives. I've got all them ready for this year. I've only got 4 hives. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, those nukes, 8, 9, 10. And I think I've got another one in progress. That'll be 11. What I've got to do though is make these boards for the top. I haven't got that wood. And these are so deep there, so I can put insulation under there. No, I'm not getting it. There we go. Bend this a bit. So it's wide there, so I can get insulation on. Still a work in progress. They'll sit about there when they're done. There's one of my these frames. Right, all the wood, everything is recycled wood. This is not recycled wood, the outside. That stuff is about 1 inch, I think. and that's £80 a sheet. 84 I call it, but it's not that these days. This is £40 a sheet, but it's narrower. But I've got 2 layers there, so I get this step for this, for them to sit on. You can see them at the back sitting on it. I take one out. You can see the other bit of wood. You don't paint the inside. The bees will purplize that. Here's one that's has been used. You can see the bees pulled that out, filled it full of honey, and it was lovely. Filled that full of honey. Beautiful work when you think about it. I think it is anyway. And here's one with a bit of honey in it. You see that white stuff? That is capped honey. If you stick your finger in that, you get honey. That is ready for eating. But I've left it there. Oh yeah. You see here, there's 1 or 2 cells that are empty. They have got, I think it's honey in there as well, but it's not finished. And then there's this one. Loads of honey. I might feed it to the bees in the spring. Bit of honey on there. Normally I'd spin that out. But that is pure as you can get. There isn't such a way, there is no way of getting it purer than that. Straight from the bee. Alright. There's some more honey and a little bit of nectar in there. It's gone hard, but the bees will sort that. More honey. I think that work there, what the bees actually make, come on focus, oh, no. There's about right, is amazing. I think they do such a fantastic job. And honey is so good for you. Here's one they started to pull out, but they haven't finished. Anyway, I'm going on about bees now, aren't I? Oh, there we are. I think those coloured ones, slightly coloured, as nectar. Not nectar, pollen, maybe a little bit of pollen in there. And what they start with is that. You can see I put wood around to hold it in nice and neat. But that is foundation, they call it. And that hasn't been pulled out, it's just flat. But it's got those shapes in it to help the bees out. That is what they call wax foundation. Anyway, I'm going on a bit now. It's still running, which is good news, because I thought it was shot. No parts required. And it doesn't stink of diesel in here. So I'm going to leave that one there quietly for a while. And then we'll go from there. So if you have sat, blimey, if you sat through this, you're amazing. Talk to you soon. Bye.